Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yeah. Anyone tried yesterday's process of calling PL SQL procedure and function? Anyone tried, guys? Calling PL SQL procedure of Oracle through Entity Manager? It's cool. Fine. Yeah. See, guys, if you go for @procedure, @named native SQL query, all these are having one or other limitation, boss. But if you follow this procedure, it would be nice. It will work for all kind of procedures and functions. We can make it possible. That's it. If you go for procedure, some issues are there. If as long as procedure returning single value, fine. If procedure wants to return more than one value, bulk records, sorry, not possible. Sorry, not possible. I tried all the things, then I come to this conclusion. And lots of companies uses this model only. Clear? Okay. Now listen. Calling PL SQL procedure. Okay, guys. Calling PL SQL procedure. That performs authentication. Calling PL SQL procedure that performs authentication from Spring Data JPA application. From Spring Data JPA application. Okay. DB table in Oracle. First of all, we need to keep certain DB table in Oracle now, boss. Okay. DB table in Oracle. Yeah, guys, listen. Users list. Users list is my DB table, guys. There I got uname, password. Uname is having primary key constraint. Let us assume some usernames are there like this. Raja Rani, Ramesh Rao. Okay. Chari 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some username passwords are there like this. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys. So now I would like to have I would like to have procedure performing authentication. Procedure performing authentication. Taking bit time. First, let me check. Users list DB table is there or not there. Okay, guys, let's go to tables. I already created users list. Users list. Okay, fine. So we are having username, password, all this stuff, guys. Yeah, column names might be changed. Right. 1 minute. Done, boss. Say paste. Yeah, DB table in Oracle database software. This is the peak. Okay, guys. Next, PL/SQL procedure in Oracle database software. PL/SQL procedure in Oracle database software. Yes, where is that, guys? Here is the story. Yes, where is that procedures? Right, P underscore authentication already there, but I want to develop in front of you people. Drop it. Done, guys. Now, new procedure, guys. What is the name of the procedure? P underscore authentication. P underscore authentication. Come on, guys. Next, uname in varchar2. That's it. Next, okay, pwd. Come on, in varchar2. Next, come on, guys. Okay, result out varchar2. Result out varchar2. Result out varchar2. Done. Okay, boss. Here we have to write the code. Here you have to write the code. So I'm taking one local variable, guys. CNT. Array, some local variable. Okay. CNT number 5. CNT number 5. Yeah, it's not case sensitive. You can write in uppercase also. CNT number 5. Now tell me now. Select count star into CNT where username is equal to, come on, guys, uname and password is equal to, from is missing a CNT from users list. Fine. Okay, where password is equal to PWD. Now listen. If CNT, array, this is not equal to symbol, Babu. This is not equal to symbol in PL/SQL programming. If CNT not equal to, this is local variable kind of thing. Then, if CNT not equal to 0, then, come on, result colon equal to, tell me here, what is this? Valid credentials. Else, if it is 0, result is equal to invalid credentials. invalid credentials, then end if semicolon. Yeah, like then is compulsory, end if is compulsory, guys. It's a part of syntax. You cannot question the syntax. Yes, look at the messages compiled. We got a message called what message, guys? Compiled message. Are we observing? We got a compiled message, right? Copy it. Say paste. We got a compiled message. Fine. Okay. Ashish, yes. Why you ask this kind of dumb questions, Ra Babu? P underscore authentication is the procedure name, na boss. How can you say it's a table name? Are you practicing or not? Ashish, yes. I'll murder you if you ask this kind of dummy questions one more time. Shame on you guys. Every day you wantedly take scoldings, huh? Guys, what's happening? Everyone is like that, huh? Only that guy, huh? After listening entire Ramayana, is asking me P underscore authentication table we use, sir. Arey, that is the procedure name. That is not a table. Fine, guys. I just want to ignore this kind of dummy people, boss. I don't know from which dunya they have come. In what way it is sounding table name, boss? Create or replace procedure. You name PWD result, right? In what way it is sounding like a table name? Okay, let it be. God only can save you, boss. PLC call procedure here. Okay, what is this? Expand connection. Expand. Okay, right click on procedures. Create new procedure. Okay, create new procedure. Done. Okay. After this, you get it. See, guys, create or replace procedure. This is name of the procedure, boss. If it is already there, it will replace it. If not already there, it will create it. Okay. Username, password, result out varchar. Result out varchar. Come on. This is like local variable. In between as and begin, whatever we declare, that is like what? Local variable. Local variable. Getting my point? Okay. Like local variable. Okay. Now listen. So this is what? If username passwords are matched, count star becomes how much, guys? 1. That one I am storing into CNT. If that CNT is not equal to 0, valid credential. Otherwise, invalid credential. I think everyone understood the logic, guys. Okay, fine. Let's come to our application. Let's come to our application. Here is what? Query methods. No, we are not looking for query methods. Let's close this one first. Otherwise, unnecessarily we open and do modification. Close project, guys. Come to this place. Done. Okay. Where is this? com.nt, corona vaccine. This entity is not required in this example. iVaccine. iVaccine management service, guys. Okay, now here what is this? Public string authenticate. Public string authenticate. String user. Yeah, only two na. I can. There is no need of taking any model class, guys. Only two properties are there. Uh, String password. That's it, boss. Let's go for vaccine management. Here is my implementation. Yes, okay. On the top of this method, not compulsory to paste, guys. Only for my reference, I am pasting it. Only for my reference, I am pasting it. Only for my reference, I am pasting it. Okay. Here, users list is the table, boss. P underscore authentication is the procedure name. Okay. Procedures are like Java methods, but they will be there in database software according to the syntax of database softwares. Okay. Authenticate, guys. Now, here, what is this? Create stored procedure query object. Stored procedure query object. Stored procedure query object. Tell me. Stored procedure query. Stored procedure query is equal to em entity manager. I think manager dot. What is the name of entity manager, guys? What is the manager dot? Okay, manager dot. What is that? Create stored procedure query. Stored procedure query. Are you noticing? Now, if you are sure about what result classes you want to get, to which result set, to which the result sets produced by the stored procedure are to be mapped. See, classes to which the result sets, okay, produced by the stored procedure are to be mapped. See, guys, I don't have any result set, guys. Single value it is giving. So when it is giving single value, I think I can go. I need not to pass that. I just pass the procedure name. What is the name of the procedure, guys? P underscore authentication. P underscore authentication. Cool. That's it. Stored procedure. Okay, guys. Now listen. Register parameters. Register parameters. Query dot register stored procedure parameter. Position is 1. What is the class type, guys? String dot class. What is the mode? What is the mode, my dear? What is the mode? Mode is parameter mode dot in. Parameter mode dot in. Cool, guys. Register parameter 2 comma string dot class in. Okay, guys. Fine. I'll give an example in MySQL also. Don't worry. Registered stored procedure parameter 3 comma, that is string dot class parameter mode dot out. Just out. It's not a cursor. That's why just out. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. Set parameter values. Set parameter values. Come on, guys. Query dot set parameter 1 comma, what is the value, guys? User variable. Set parameter to 2 comma pwd. Nice, boss. Next. Okay, call the procedure. Okay, query dot execute. See, guys, we have a method called what? Query dot execute. We have a returns update count. Now here execute returns true if the result correspond to result set, or false if it is update count. Okay, or if there are no results other than though in out parameters, or if anyone this. Okay, guys, returns false. Array, we don't catch the return value, we'll just go for execute. Yes, we call the PLC equal procedure, guys. Gather results. Okay, guys. Gather results from out parameter. Now listen carefully. Gather results from out parameter. Okay. String result is equal to query dot. Listen. Get out parameter value. Get out parameter value 3. Get out parameter value 3. Okay, add cast to string. Why I should add cast, guys? This method per return type is object, guys. So that we are adding casting to what? This one, boss. That we are casting to this. Okay. So out parameter value. Get out parameter value. Understanding my statement, boss? Okay. Returns result that has to be back through the parameter. What it returns, guys? Object. So, but we want to store in a string variable. That's why. Okay. Next. See, today I'm not calling get result list. I'm not calling get result list because procedure is not returning bunch of records. Are you understanding my point there? Okay. Array, what is the third why I should pass 3? Dharmendra Kumar, use your common sense. In your procedure, what is the parameter that is out parameter? 1, 2, 3. Third one is out parameter. Result will be stored into what? Out parameter. Come on. We are storing the result in out parameter. Are you noticing it or not? We are storing the result into out parameter, right? Out parameter index is what? 3. Okay. Return result. That's it, guys. Fine. Okay. Now you go to which place? Runner 1. Okay. Let's comment this. Sys out. Okay. How can we cast object into string? Object is super class now. Yogiraj Jaiswal, are you talking out of your brain? Or early morning your brain stopped working? Sushmita Jas, get a single result set should give single record. Should give single record, guys. Come on. What's happening, guys? That fellow calls p underscore authentication as table name, and this fellow says, how can you cast object into string? Then what else I can cast to subclass? Okay, result. Service dot authenticate. Username is Raja. Password is Rani. Array, whatever it is, guys. Username is Raja. Password is Rani. Okay. Username is Raja, password is Rani. Look at the table, guys. Here is the table. Here is the procedure. Okay, Raja Rani is there. Fine. Okay, now let's run the application. Run as, oh, this is not there. Fine. Control F11 also you can use. The selection cannot be launched. There are no recent launches. What's happening? Okay, guys. Yeah, it's giving me what message, guys? See, it is internally generating call. It is internally generating what? JDBC code. JDBC code. This is JDBC kind of query or not? Valid credentials. What kinds? Valid credentials. You try to pass wrong password, guys. You try to pass wrong password, guys. Okay, now run the application. What's happening, guys? Control F11. No, I'm not running the runner. So then now is giving me what? Invalid credentials. Did you notice that, boss? Okay. So that means based on the procedure outputs, the method will change, guys. That definitely the method will change. Did you notice it, guys? Okay. Easy. Okay. Someone is asking me, can I use a single result? Check it out. That method. Query dot get single result. Get single result. Okay. Returns. The result are null if next item is not the result set. Listen, guys. This is returns are result set. Single record. Listen, come on, guys. We go for single record means this we have to use. If it is a single record, you have a cursor holding single record, then go for it. It is not for single value. Understanding? For single value, this is better. For single value or individual values, this is better. Is that clear, guys? You just pass out parameter index, you will get that value individually. Okay. Code in service class, guys. Cursor returning bunch of records, get result list. Cursor returning single record, get single result. Okay. Procedure returning multiple out parameters, then go for query dot get out parameter value. That's very clarity it is there saying the statement. Okay. Code in service interface. Code in service interface. All right. This is my service interface, guys. Copy this. Say paste. It is taking care of declaration of the method. Code in service IMPL class. Code in service IMPL class. Okay, I'm just giving both, guys. Copy this, boss. Say paste. Clear, what, my dears? Is that clear? Code in service IMPL class. Right. This is very important. important. In the entire one, execute is one important one. This is new. See, since I am not sure about what kind of result is coming, so I have not passed anything. I have not passed anything. If you are interested, you can pass string dot class also. If you are interested, you can take two param method. You can pass string dot class also, but optional. Okay. Now listen. If procedure out parameter type method, okay, method to be invoked on entity manager object, okay. Rajesh Magar, if you are returning 4 values out of 10 values, then what should I do? Simply you have to call this get out parameter value for 4 times. Simple logic, ra babu. Okay. Okay. See guys, actually I have given authentication procedure knowledge sake guys. This kind of authentication authorization in web applications will be done with the support of Spring Security. Will be done with the support of Spring Security. Is that clear? Okay, this is only knowledge sake I have given, boss. Don't think that in real time we seriously write like this. If it is a Spring MVC project, if it is a Spring MVC application, we don't write this procedure, all this stuff. We have a Spring Web Security is there, Spring OAuth is there, JWT tokens concept is there, we use that. So then there is no need of you writing procedure and calling all this stuff. If at all project is standalone application, are you getting my point? If at all your application is standalone, then only this will be done. If it is web application, people won't use this concept. Okay, I will give that point also. Wait, don't worry. People are unnecessarily thinking, so our Spring Security is there now, why are you teaching this? This is only for standalone Spring application, not for Spring MVC web application. For that one, Spring Security concepts are there. Okay, guys. Cursor. Cursor returning bunch of records, guys. Okay, cursor returning bunch of records. Okay, then what is that? Manager dot get result list. Okay, guys. Yes, Anand Bobby is confirming for other scenario. Yesterday I created some scenarios, na that kind of scenarios. Okay. Cursor returning single record. Manager dot get single result. Cursor returning. Okay, returning. Cursor return. Cursor, not cursor. Okay, out parameter type other than cursor, like number, var_char2 dot dot dot. Then what is this? Get procedure out parameter. Procedure out parameter. Get procedure out parameter value. Okay. If multiple out params are there, call this method for multiple times. If multiple out params are there, call this method for multiple times. Okay, guys. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Right. Now listen. Very, very important note. Only in standalone Spring applications, we need to depend on on the above kind of what, guys? The above kind of PL by SQL procedure. Understanding my point, guys? Okay, the above kind of PL SQL procedure and entity manager object for authentication. Come on, that means security. Okay, in case of Spring MVC or Spring REST applications, in case of Spring MVC or what? Spring REST application, understanding my point, we use Spring Security or Spring OAuth. We use Spring Security or Spring OAuth or JWT tokens. Okay, concepts. I think now your confusion now gone, boss. When Spring Security is there, why should I go for this? And one small correction. To be invoked on, it is not query object. It is not manager object, guys. It is query object. Everyone remembered? We are not invoking on manager object directly. We are invoking on query object. Got the clarity? And people are not applying their common sense, guys. They're asking very innocent questions. So, if multiple out parameters are of different types, understanding, then what should I do? You call get procedure out parameter value. Oh, here out is missed. Okay, fine. You call get procedure out parameter value for multiple times and typecast with different other values. What is there in that? Other than cursor like number varchar2, if multiple out parameters are there, call this method for multiple times. Is that clear, guys? Come on. Those are asking, sir, if multiple out parameters are there having different types, then what happens, guys? You will typecast with the different other things. One with a string, one with integer, one with long, one with a double. Come on, why are you losing your common sense? What is our method, boss? What is there? Get out parameter value. Okay, got it. I will write the exactly that one only. What is there in that? Fine. Okay. Remove this boss. Say paste. Okay, guys. Okay. Some more innocent questions. I never thought you'll ask this kind of innocent questions. Let me give that note also. Note. Spring Data JPA can be used in standalone applications, in standalone Spring applications, Spring MVC web applications, Spring REST distributed applications for persistence operations. It's like JDBC, guys. You can make standalone application talking to database software using JDBC. You can make servlet JSP based web application. Come on. Web application. Web application. So Spring MVC web applications, Spring REST applications, to make them talking with database software. To make them talking with database software. Is that clear, guys? Come on. So Spring Data JPA is not specific to certain one environment, boss. It can be used in multiple places as you want. Is that clear, guys? Fine. Okay, guys. Now listen, note. As of now, there is no direct support. There is no direct support to call PL/SQL function of database software. PL/SQL function of database software, which is also called stored function. PL/SQL function of database software. Okay, from Spring Data JPA applications. From Spring Data JPA applications. But we can do it. We can do it by writing plain JDBC. Okay, guys. Plain JDBC style callable statement object code by unwrapping session comma connection objects. By unwrapping session comma connection objects from entity manager. Entity manager. What is this, guys? From entity manager object. And when direct door is not there, we have to think about indirect door. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. Right. Actually, this is entity manager object. Entity manager object. This is entity manager object. Inside this, session object will be there. Inside session object, JDBC connection object will be there. Yes. JDBC connection object. Okay, guys. Now listen, once we got the JDBC connection object, I think we can write the story of callable statement object or not. We can start dealing with callable statement object or not. Come on. So from entity manager, we unwrap session object. From session object, we unwrap what? JDBC connection object, and there we work with callable statement object to call our PL SQL function. That means sticking to same old basics what we learn JDBC classes, guys. When direct door is not open, we have to go for indirect door. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. Yeah. Okay, now listen. What do you mean by callback method? What do you mean by callback method? First of all, tell me. The method that will be called automatically by underlaying what? Underlaying server or container or framework is called as what? Callback method. Agree with me? Servlet lifecycle methods are called callback methods. Why? Are you going to call them manually? Are you going to call them manually? No. Whenever certain event is raised, automatically they will be called by servlet container or not? Okay. The method that will be called by underlying server or container or framework is called callback method. Is called callback method. Are you comfortable, boss? Is called callback method. The interface that contains the implementation of callback method is called callback interface. What do you say, guys? Agree with me? The interface that contains the implementation of callback method is called callback interface. Are you comfortable, guys? Sorry, not implementation, declaration. Declaration of callback method is called callback interface. Okay, guys. Now listen, guys. Callback method will be called by underlying server or container automatically having container supplied objects, and we can use those objects in the methods implementation. Are you understanding my point, guys? We can use those objects in the methods implementation. Okay. Now listen. I said init service destroy methods as the container callback methods. Okay. Now tell me, servlet container calls init method having servlet config object as the argument value. Remember that? Okay. Servlet container calls the service method having request comma response objects. Are you understanding my statement, guys? So indirectly, I am able to use request and response objects in the service method or not? They are given by you or they are given by container? They are given by you or they are given by container? So it's a one way of what? Exposing container created objects to programmer. This is a good technique used by containers or servers or framework to expose their internally created objects to programmer, right? Okay, how we are using request and response objects in the service method? Container calls the service method having request and response object. Request and response objects are created by container and they are exposed to programmer through service method or not? Please look at in this angle also, angle different, guys. The servlet container created request comma response objects are exposed to the programmer as the parameters of service method. Okay, service method by calling service method as callback method by servlet container. As callback method as servlet container. Okay, guys. Now listen very carefully. There is an interface called returning work interface. What is that? In Hibernate, there is a callback interface called returning work interface. Returning work in Hibernate docs. Returning work. Yes, guys. Now listen. Returning work T. Okay, T, you don't worry. What is the method we are having? Execute is the callback method. What it is exposing, guys? Connection object. What it is exposing, guys? Connection object. Are you listening my statement? Okay. So, connection object. Indirectly, it is a functional interface. Why? Only one method is there. Are you noticing it, guys? Okay. In Hibernate API, we have returning work interface as, are you understanding my point? Returning work interface as callback interface. Yes, we are doing this much hangama to get the connection object in Spring Data JPA application. Please concentrate. Somehow we get the session object. Okay, using session object, I want to get connection object. So, but I don't want to create manually. I don't want to write class dot for name driver manager dot get connection because it is already there in session object. I want to expose it as a callback interface, come functional interface. Functional interface. Okay. So what is the method it is having, guys? What is the method it is having? The method it is having is this. Execute method. T execute connection con. What is T, sir? While implementing this interface, if T is a string, this will be return type will be string. If T is float, return type will be float. If T is X, return type will be X. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Okay. So once you got the session object, guys. Okay, now listen. Session SCS is equal to manager dot unwrap. Unwrap. This method will give me session object. This is Hibernate session object. Those who know Hibernate, they are aware of this. Those who know Hibernate, they are aware of it. Understanding my point? Okay. Okay, guys. Session SCS is equal to manager dot unwrap. Array, if I to call this functional interface to get the connection object, we need a session object, guys. Gets a session object. See the complete code. Come on. Right. After that, what is that? In the session, we have to call one method. 1 minute. I forgot that method. Okay. Session docs. Session docs. Have a list of methods. Okay. Look at this. Do work is there. Do returning work is there. Do work is there. Do returning work is there. Now, this is the old one, guys. This is the old one. That's why it is not exposing this. Session docs in Hibernate 5 is giving, actually, new version we have Hibernate 5. Okay. Methods. Yes. We have a look on this. Contains. Do work is there. Okay. Do returning work. Are you seeing is do returning work? What is the parameter type, guys? What is the parameter type, guys? Returning work TT. Are you comfortable? Returning work TT. Are you observing this? Now listen what I am going to do. What I am going to do, check it out. Session dot. What's the method we are having, guys? Do returning work. And it is expecting what? Returning work interface implementation class object. Okay, that's a functional interface. Don't forget that. Okay, do returning work. That's a method name. Do returning work. What it is expecting, boss? Returning work interface implementation class object. Or if parameter type is interface, what we have to pass, my dear? If parameter type is interface in Java method, what we have to pass? We have to pass its implementation class object as an argument or not? We have to pass its implementation class object as an argument, right? It may be inner class object or anonymous inner class object. Come on. If you are able to pass anonymous inner class object, come on, guys. Then we can work with lambda expressions or not. And if you are using lambda expression, you have to just pass this one only. What do you say? End of the method call. Is it a valid code or not? Here I can write JDBC code. JDBC code using callable statement object to call PLSQL function. I think now you understood my thought process. From entity manager object, by unwrapping, I will get session object. On the session object, okay, by calling this do returning work method, I am going to get connection object. Are you with me, guys? So once we got the connection object, I can write plain JDBC code using callable statement object to call PLSQL function. Because as of now, entity manager is not giving direct support to work with what? PLSQL function. If you have any PLSQL function, you have to call like this indirectly. That's the reason maximum people in the industry prefers working with what? Procedures only. But if ready-made function is already there in the project and they are continuing in other modules, then no option. You have to think about writing this kind of plain JDBC code from entity manager by unwrap session object. From session object, somehow get the connection object and write the plain JDBC code. Are you listening my statement, guys? I hope you understood this line. Understood this line. Indirectly, we are passing what? Returning work interface implementation class object. Returning work interface implementation class object. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Sabita is confirming in her project this code is used. Sabita is confirming in our project this code is used. That means you should alert. You cannot relax as you want. You cannot relax as you want. Are you getting my point? Okay. So here I am using lambda expression based code. Okay, what is this? Lambda expression based anonymous inner class object as the argument value of session dot do returning work method. Okay, right. Lambda expression based anonymous inner class object of returning work interface. What, guys? Returning work interface as the argument value of session dot do returning work method. Session dot do returning work method. Are you comfortable, guys? Okay, guys. This much hangama is there. So first of all, let me prepare a function, guys. What's the difference between function and procedure? Procedure does not return a value, function returns a value. If function wants to give one result, take it as a return value. 3 results, take it as 2 out parameter, 1 return value. 2 out parameter, 1 return value. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. Okay. So now let me take small example here. So this time I will take multiple individual out parameters, guys. Multiple individual out parameters I want to have. Okay, not compulsory, it should be on corona vaccine table. It can be on any table, guys. Okay, randomly I will give on any table, not a issue, guys. Okay, write a PL/SQL function that gives. Okay, as someone asked, now I want multiple individual results. Okay, let me cover that. That gives employee name, job, sal, department number from EMPDB table based on given employee number. Okay, tell me, guys, how many inputs? Inputs are employee number, only one. That means 1 in parameter. Yes or no? Na? 1 in parameter. How many outputs, guys? How many outputs? Tell me, guys. How many outputs? Name, job, salary, DEPT, NO. Okay, total 4. Okay, 4. In PL/SQL function, what is that? 3 out params, 1 return value. And 1 return value. Because we are dealing with PL/SQL function. Are you listening my statement? Okay, if it is procedure, all 4 out params. If it is a function, 1 return value, 3 out params. 3 out params, 1 return value. Is that clear, guys? Okay, can I develop the PL/SQL function of that kind? Here is my function, guys. Okay. Right click, new function. Tell me here, what is this? Generally, function name starts with fx. Guys. Come on. fx underscore. What is that, guys? fx underscore. Okay. Get EMP details. fx underscore get EMP details. Array, out of 4 results, let me return department number as a out parameter. Sorry, return value. So return type is what? Number. Return type is number. Hey, this is extra. Return type is extra. Did you realize that? Okay. Param. Are any order you can take the parameters. It's not like that. ENO in number. Next. Name. Okay. Make sure that param names and column names are not matching so that you can avoid the confusion. Next. Designation. Designation varchar2. Next, what is that? Salary. Designation salary. Okay, boss. Here is number. Number or float also you can check. That's up to you. Okay, this is the one thing, guys. Yeah, compare to procedure. What is extra, guys? 1 minute. I think something gone wrong. Designation also should be out parameter. I didn't change. It's my mistake. Here also number, guys. Okay, here is out, guys. Here also number, here is out. Done, boss. Yes. Say paste, my dear. Okay. Array salary also out, boss. Mistake is mine. Salary also should be out. Salary also should be out. Maybe I didn't change it. Okay, let it be. That's not an issue. Fine. Now we have to write a query. Array all out, na? Name out, designation out, salary out. Anyhow, department number, we are going for it. Yes, I taken all outs. In practicality also all outs. 1 in, 3 outs, and anyhow return type is there. Check it out. Return type is there. This is extra. Are you noticing it? Return type is extra. And return statement is also there. Okay. Between as and begin, I am going to take one local variable. What is the local variable? You know, DNO. DNO means department number, guys. DNO number. Okay, some 3 is enough. DNO number 3. Yeah, if you want, you can use uppercase letters here also. Not an issue. Everything is in uppercase. Now we'll maintain same thing. Number 3. Now listen, what I'm going to do. EMP is a ready-made table. You all know that. EMP is a ready-made table. Select. Tell me, guys. Select ename comma. These are column names. These are column names. Should match with the real table column names. Ename comma. Job comma. Sal comma. DEPTNO. These are the real column names. Should match into what variables? Name. Ename into name. Job into designation. Sal into salary. Sal into salary. And department number into DNO. From EMP, where EMP-NO is equal to ENO. EMP-NO is equal to ENO. Anyhow, 3 are going as out parameters, guys. Return. What is next? Return. What is that? Department number, DNO. I hope everyone understood this, guys. Easy or difficult? See, guys. 1 minute. I'll paste here so that you will get a better font to see. You will get a better font to see. Yes, boss. Now listen. Here what is changed? Earlier procedure used to be there. Now function has come. And generally function names start with fx for easy identification. Okay. Earlier return type was not there. Earlier return type was not there. Now I am taking return type. Someone is asking why DNO only should be written. Array, for remaining things, I already designed out parameter. For DNO, is there any out parameter, guys? Dilip, don't ask such kind of innocent questions, Ra Babu. For e-name, job, salary, already out parameters are there. Name, designation, salary, right? Come on, guys. Name, designation, salary. But for department number, is there anything? Not there. So that's why I have stored in one local variable. This is local variable. Got it? Okay. What is the return type? Return number. So that's the leftover. That's why I'm returning it. That's the leftover one. That's why I'm returning it. Come on, guys. You are supposed to study all these things in JDBC classes, Oracle classes. Spring Boot, you are learning and still asking questions in PL/SQL programming. Every day, fresh day, na boss. Come on. Columns. Right. Job is not extra, Ra Babu. Here, job and designation is mapped. Dharmendra Kumar, use common sense, Ra Babu. Guys, what's happening? Here, designation I have taken to map with job, e-name with name, salary with salary, department number with DNO, not extra. Year 4, how extra? A dirty fellow. Day-to-day presence of mind and common sense is missing in people's mind. Okay. Out params, comma, out params. Up to this out params. This is a local variable. Local variable. This is a return type. This is a return type. Come on, guys. Return type is there. We are return value. Returning value. Here, what is there? Expand con. What is next? Expand con, expand functions. Okay, expand functions. Right click, create new function. Right click, create new function. Yes, return type is extra, guys. Earlier we didn't see return type. These are the parameters. These are the parameter, name of the function. Easy na, boss? Now tell me, I need 4 results, but I am getting 3 results as out parameter, 1 result as a return value. Did you notice it? Okay. In Entity Manager, there is no support to handle this return value. That means there is no support to work with PL/SQL functions. I tried. In Hibernate also, provision is not there. In Hibernate 5.4 onwards, there is no provision, guys. Because Hibernate 4 also giving this kind of environment to call it. So there also I used to do this kind of work. In Spring Data JP also same thing is reflecting. Okay. Maybe in the coming version they may improvise, but as of now not there. As of now I didn't find. Okay, guys. Now listen. Okay. Public string. I think I can take object array now. Can I take object array? Because it has to return multiple values, right? Get employee details by ENO. Okay. Get employee details by ENO. What is the ENO? Okay, guys. Here into ENO. That's it, guys. Get employee details by ENO. Get ENO. Dharmendra Kumar, it is not HQL, Ra Babu. It is my code. In my code, why object, Ra Babu? It should be object array, Ra Naina. Come on. What's happening, Dharmendra Kumar? Your presence of mind is missing. Why are you linking at the rate query knowledge here? Am I working with HQL queries today? Take a bath and sit in front of system. Don't get up and sit in front of system. Okay. Please, guys, take a bath and sit in center. People are not even understanding small basics. Today, I'm shocked by seeing the question, how can you typecast object to string? And he's attending Spring Boot class. I'm very shocked to see the another question. What P underscore authentication is table. What's happening, guys? Sorry to say directly on your face. With that knowledge, you are attending Spring Boot means I am wondering. Is the rainy season washing your brains? Does this rainy season is washing your brains? Shame on you guys. How dynamic you should be while learning Spring Boot. Still questions on typecasting, still questions on what? No common sense. Okay. Fine. I don't know what donkeys you caught, what donkeys you taken into your custody while learning core Java, advanced Java, JDBC topics. Basics you are not recognizing. And you will blame the companies. Hey, I completed Java course, but no one is giving job. If you complete Java courses like this, who will give jobs? Because companies are not taking you as a decorative pieces. Or you are not going to do any admin jobs there. You have to sit and write the code. When you have this kind of analyzation, this kind of grasping skills, this kind of copy-paste skills, though you don't know, at least you should learn dynamically. That is also missing. The dynamism is missing, boss. First, to judge yourself before judging someone else. Because people become judgmental on Java. People become judgmental of company. Hey, that is bad company, ra. This is good company, ra. Java is great, ra. Python is bad, ra. Okay, .NET is waste, ra. You'll become judgmental. First, judge yourself. Okay. Right, guys. Unwrap session. Unwrap session object from entity manager. Session SCS is equal to manager.unwrap. Manager.unwrap. What you want to unwrap? This session object contains many things. This session object contains many things. What you want to unwrap? Okay. Change the type of session dot class. What's happening? Import is not coming properly. Yeah? Okay. Control plus shift plus O. org.hibernate.session. org.hibernate.session. Okay. Array, listen. This entity manager contains many things. Many things. What do you want to unwrap from that? Session dot class. Maybe I have not highlighted this wording. Did I highlight that wording here? I have not highlighted this. Let me highlight it. Okay. Session dot class. Session dot class. Fine, guys. Not a problem. Okay, boss. Now listen. Work with returning work. Callback interface. Work with returning work. Callback interface. Callback interface. To write plain JDBC code to call PL/SQL function. PL/SQL function. Yeah, let's have a look, guys. object array, object obj array is equal to, that's not a cool, good problem, guys. Tell me, session dot, oh shit, what's up? Sometimes this ID goes, guys, like this. ID got stopped. I think I have to clean some temporary files urgently. Did I save the procedure, guys? After I'm doing this much hangama, like luckily it got saved. Fine, boss. Now listen. Oh, we lost something here. Unwrap session object. Santosh, there is no other alternate. That's why I'm going for it. This is the worst possibility we are writing, boss. Okay, if any other alternate is there, I would have given it. Session SCS is equal to. Sir, I don't use functions. Sometimes things will not be in your control. Things will not be there in your control. Already ready-made functions will be there, which are given by some third party, which are carried from other projects, which are used in other modules. Are you getting my point? That time, if you say, I don't know how to call function, they'll say, get out. Sometimes you have to mold according to company requirement. Got the point? Every time you cannot mold the requirement as you know. Sometimes you have to mold according to requirement, boss. So by keeping that special case in mind, I am talking. Otherwise, actually, no need of learning this. If you don't learn, also not a problem. But I'm taking a special case into picture and I'm talking about this. And even Sabita is confirmed just now that she is using in our company, right? Okay, right. Write plain JDBC code to call PL/SQL function, right? Object to obj array is equal to, come on guys. Okay, session dot do returning work of connection arrow. Do returning work of connection arrow. Semicolon. Do returning work is not applicable for arguments. Is not applicable for arguments. No. It is the right way, na boss? Do returning work. Okay, fine. We'll see at the end. At the first we'll say return null. Okay, guys. First we'll say return null. We'll go for it. Okay. Now listen. Here, create callable statement object, guys. Callable statement CS is equal to con dot. I think everyone connect back to your plain JDBC knowledge. Plain JDBC knowledge. Flower bracket open. Question mark is equal to call fx underscore. Can you help me? What is the function name, guys? This is the function. Copy. Anyhow, we'll paste on the top of it. Paste it. Yeah. Array, no one paste like this. For your reference, I am giving. Generally, people do all these things by taking a text file called dbscript.txt. Right. Paste, guys. How many question marks here? 3 out parameter, 1 in parameter. Total 4. Now tell me. Now I have to count parameter left to right or right to left? Left to right. So according to that, what is the index? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Some versions of Oracle is not allowing uppercase call. Make sure that it is in lowercase version. Some versions are not allowing. Next one here. Register out parameter. Here you need not to register in parameters. Set triplex method will take care of what? Come on. Closing parenthesis. Yes, you are right. No need of registering in parameter. They will be registered automatically, guys. Register out parameter. But here return parameter also should be treated as out parameter. Types dot number. Why number? Are department number is number only, na boss. Types dot number. Okay. I think wrong types has been coming. Java.sql.types. Then problem will not be there. I think types dot not number. It is new integer. Integer. Department number is integer. This is for return value. Return param. Okay. Question mark 1. Next one. Register return comma out params. 2 is okay. 3 comma types dot. This is number name. Name means equivalent to JDBC type is what, guys? Varchar. Equivalent to JDBC type is what, guys? Varchar. This is going to be 3. 4. What is the fourth one in the procedure, guys? 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Designation salary. Okay. 4 is designation, guys. This is 4. Next, what we are having? Salary. This is number 5. Types dot. What dot? Types dot integer. Integer, or you can take float also. It's up to you. There we have taken what, guys? Number. Here we have taken number. Okay, number. Okay. So number you can take float also. Not a issue. Number means include. This is 5. This is 5. Set value to in param. Array 2 is in parameter. That's why you need not to register. I said. Come on. CS dot set int of 2 comma Akhil. Okay. 2 comma. What is that? ENO. That's cool. Call PLSQL function. Call PLSQL function. CS dot execute. Nice. Next, gather results from. Gather results from. Gather results from. Return comma out params. Return comma out params. Okay. Now listen carefully what I am going to do. Object obj array is equal to. Obj array is equal to. New object array of. How many results, guys? Total 4. New object array of 4. Object obj array is equal to new object array of 4. Acha, obj is already there for other purpose. Obj's array. Fine, no problem. Okay, now listen. Obj is of 0 to the 0th element. CS dot get int of 1. That is department number, guys. Obj of 2 is equal to CS dot. Come on, guys. Get string of 3. That is name, guys. Get string of 3. Array object array can have any object, any objects as elements, guys. Okay, this is second. Get string of 4. This is designation, guys. Okay, next obj of 3. Here get float of 5. I think, are you convinced, guys? Get float of 5 and return objs. Return objs. Come on. Right. That I am receiving as what? Obj. That I am receiving as obj. So I can go for return obj here. How many of you enjoyed this code, guys? Easy or difficult? See, if you know JDBC, easy. If you don't know JDBC, Tata, bye bye. First learn JDBC, then try to understand this code. Interesting part is from entity manager session, from session connection. From session connection. Array, when all doors are closed, you have to open this door. Writing plain JDBC code is really meaningless in Spring Data JPA. But when all doors are closed, then only you have to open this door. Are you understanding my statement? Don't write this code seriously every time. This is the last option that you should think about. And in company, this kind of situation comes, especially while calling PL/SQL function. I am telling out of my experience. Okay, guys. Go for runner now. Now runner, guys. Object result array is equal to service dot. Okay. Get employee details by ENO 7499. Super, guys. 7499. Here you can display the result. Here you can display the result. Employee name. Where I am storing, guys, result of 1. Employee address. No, designation. Okay. This one. Result of 2. No, result of 0 is department number. Don't forget that. Okay. Employee salary. Employee salary 3. Okay, guys. Next. Employee department number. DEPTNO. Okay. 0. This is 0. Yeah, calling procedure is easy because there is an abstraction. For calling PL/SQL function, they have not given right. Okay, boss. Right. Now just run the runner class once. Runner class. Okay. Run as Dharmendra Kumar. For calling procedure, they have given abstraction. That's why easy. Yes, guys. LN salesman 1630. Came or not came? It has come or not come, guys? Respond. Okay. So I'm just asking you people. So this is the code I have given saying that there is no provision to call PL/SQL function in Spring Data JPA. Okay. You spend time in the internet. You do R&D. You find out better alternate. You find better alternate. If I feel your alternate is rather good, very good, I don't mind introducing your name and code to the batch. I'm giving open option, right? I'm giving open option. Devas Pandey, you are good in experiments. Okay, spend time and find out better alternate. If I feel your code is better alternate and providing some abstraction and simplifying the job, not making programmer to write the plain JDBC code, I don't mind introducing that code to the batch. But as of now, this is the solution. Anything not possible directly, then go for it. Code in service interface. Yeah, some people are asking one example in MySQL. Tomorrow I will take that example in MySQL. With that, okay, basic things are over. So now some advanced concepts are there. How to insert date values, how to deal with large objects, how to deal with association mappings, all those things. I don't think that I have to teach entire Hibernate here. I will try to teach some highlights. Some highlights. Okay. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have a class. Saturday, what problem, Ra Babu? Tomorrow, we have a class. Okay. I asked management people to create the meeting IDs for Agile and Jira workshops, even for a Docker workshop. So tomorrow, I will share the meeting IDs. Don't miss the class. Okay. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. regular time, boss. Tomorrow is Saturday only, na, boss. Okay. Are Spring Data JPA takes another 1 week time because still MongoDB is left. Don't forget, I promised I will teach NoSQL database software. Right. Control E. 8,000. Yes, don't worry. I will give interesting knowledge of MongoDB. No compromise. I don't touch the subject. If I touch the subject, I will give in depth. You know that. So that's why think about the confidence that you are getting every day. This Sunday, mostly you'll be having Agile session. Association mapping, I will teach one association. You want detailed association, please come and join for Hibernate. Workshop timing will be 10 o'clock, guys. This Sunday, 10 o'clock, Agile will be there. Agile workshop will be there. Okay. Code in service IMPL class. Code in service IMPL class. Right, guys. Thank you. We'll meet. Tomorrow I will share meeting IDs. Please get it. Right. Right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice time.